What up, YouTube? Dre Cash again, back for another video. But this one I'm gonna talk about. It's gonna be a little touchy, but this is a subject I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and that's the streets. You know what I'm saying? Why does everybody want to be a dope boy? Why everybody wants to be the man? You know, like even me. I used to want to be the man. I used to be the man, but why? I was manipulated? No. Was I fooled into doing it? No. I actually chose to, you know, do the street thing or whatever. I ain't never robbed, killed nobody or nothing like that. But I used to hustle and stuff like that. But I, I don't know why I used to do it now. The money was good, but always looking over my shoulder, always worried about the police, always thinking this dude or that dude gonna snitch on me. Who gonna snitch on me? Who looking to rob me? Stuff like that. It's always that type stuff. Always going through somebody's mind when it comes to the streets and being that dude. That's why I always kept from everybody where I stayed at, stuff like that. But I just don't understand why I really chose that route. It was stupid. Just to be honest. I mean, I really don't see why. But I mean, I guess it's because that's all I seen growing up, in the neighborhoods and stuff that I grew up in. I grew up in one of the roughest neighborhoods in where I stayed, but it was a lot of, dope fiends, crackheads, and whatever you want to call them, you know what I'm saying? And I seen the older crowd, you know what I'm saying, making money, a lot of money, quick. So that by itself kind of deterred me from even going to school anymore. Why do I need to go to school? These niggas over here getting paid. They over there getting paid, but they ain't even go to school. They ain't finished school. And wow. So I guess that's how I got stuck in the game or whatever. I mean, I don't mess around or nothing no more. I don't sell anything but YouTube videos, and I work every day. I'm a process technician now, but I used to be in the game for like 20 years, and now that I look at it, it was just like all a bunch of waste of time, man. But that's my view on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand why everybody, like where I come from and a lot of places like the hoods or whatever you want to call them, stereotyping, but these communities of black people or whatever you want to call it, these communities, all of them, it's sad because I fell for it, but this all the kids get to this all they get to see, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in these neighborhoods and stuff like that only, this is the only thing that their family can afford and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I grew up in it too. I'm not talking down upon anybody. I grew up in it too. But what I'm saying is it's created to be like that. I mean, it's in our music, it's our culture now, but it seemed like it was forced on us. But there I go trying to blame it on somebody else. But I'm just saying, because like there's people that grew up in my community, like my cousin, for instance. Like, he grew up in my community, seen me. We grew up together, kicked it together. You know what I'm saying? He just took a different route than I did. He went to school, he finished, he graduated. All this type of stuff. I graduated, but a different kind of school. But I ain't even gonna get into all that. But he took a whole different route, but still grew up in the same situation I did. So it's really no excuse. None whatsoever. And, I just don't see it now. I seen it back then, but I just don't see it now. And that's just my thoughts on it. I mean, if I can help deter a child from going out here and looking up to somebody that they really don't need to, I'm not saying this drug dealer over here is a bad guy or anything like that, but what they're doing is influencing them too. You know, I never did that when I was doing my thing in the hood and all that type of stuff. I kept the kids from around me. Even though, yeah, I buy all the kids ice cream and candy and sodas and all that type of stuff. I kept them kids from around me. I didn't want them seeing what I do and all that type of stuff. Because I knew that's what I did when I was growing up. I seen what that did to me. I noticed it, but I still fell victim for it. But I chose that. And that ain't the route to go. Young black people, that is not the route to go. Not even young black people. I'm talking about young everybody. That is not the route to go. They're gonna slap felonies on you, and guess what? You no longer can get a good job. They're gonna slap all kinds of stuff on you, and no longer you can get a good job. They're gonna try their best to do that, and that's why they gonna do their best to do that. And then guess what? Now you're really stuck doing exactly what you know, selling drugs or whatever it is. You're gonna be stuck doing that once they slap them felonies on you. You don't want that, because they're gonna keep slapping felonies on you. Because now you're known for that. And now they're gonna, after so many of them, they're gonna lock you up. That was the most thing I was scared of. I wasn't really scared of, you know, other people want to take what I got, no nothing like that. You know, before that happened, I would give somebody something. You know, before I let that happen. You know, if you hurting that bad, ask me. I give it to you. Just ask me. You know what I'm saying? If you are hurting that bad, where you got to go out here and put your life on the line and mine, just ask me. I'll help you out, bro. It's not that serious, man. That's something we all should do, is help each other, period. My homeboy was just telling me, like, why we all can't just stand together, you know, why we all can't come together as a collective. And that's heavy, and that's very true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get into it later on about that, you know what I'm saying, why the black community can't stick together for some reason. But like I said, I'm gonna get into that later on. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I already made it too long, but I'm just saying, man, I just don't understand it. But that's just my thoughts on it. So like, comment, subscribe, you know, share. Until I make my other videos, y'all gonna see a lot more of me. Trey Cash. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.